Friday afternoon in beautiful sunny Southwest Florida. I'm coming to you from the beautiful Premier Reputation Studios in Lehigh Acres. Hey, baby, I'm playing you some of the stuff that I've come up with on the Akai. Let me just serenade you with a few of these beats. Let me know which one you like best. I'll be back to tell you a little bit about my week. It's Friday. I'm shutting it down, but before I do, I'm going to let you know. If you're buying, selling, building, refinancing, hey, if you're doing a deal in Florida, tag in title, add them, because I'm local and licensed, baby. I can't wait to help. Oh, that's that bird feeder, baby. Love this. And I got all of it on SoundCloud. So anything you need, just hit up your boy Title Adam. Let me throw out an angel number to my girl 555. I'm almost done. All right, let's get into it. Listen, it's Title Adam in the house. I played you a couple of beats, and I am now, it's Friday afternoon, so I'm ready to shut it down. We had a killer week this week. We had a killer day today, and there I am. I wore a suit for you. There's no way I'm not going to turn on the camera and the microphone if I wore a suit for you. I'm in what they call the Johnny Cash. I'm in the triple black. It's the black shirt, the black, well, listen, I'm in triple black. They call me Johnny Cash. And I've been everywhere, man. Listen, today I closed 3 today, and I opened up 2 new ones. So it's been a busy afternoon. We're capping off a busy week. I got to close 3 today with 3 of my very favorites. That was with Solange Wong. It was with Sheldon and Carla at Grand Realty Partners. And I closed one with Yen Ho. And let me just say something about Yen Ho, because we closed 3 this month. Yen Ho is an international agent. She's with Coldwell Banker. I love working with her. And let me tell you a couple of reasons why she makes it so easy now. She's an international agent. So more than once have I done a deal with her where the seller is global. But she works with an international firm in Coldwell Banker. So we've got a global reach. And we use the technology frequently. We use DocuSign. We use remote online notary services. We do all of that different stuff to make sure that we can keep buyer and seller in love, moving towards a successful closing. And yes, we do successful closings. This is what we do here. And so we had a chance to work with her. And let me just say that the way that Yen works her business makes my business easier. We have very good communication together. We have a great way of talking, text, calls, email, whatever, but we're just quick to run things by each other and actually get on the same page. And I think that if you find that you're not really clicking with your title guy or title gal, it's probably because of the communication style. And here's what I've learned. Many people do not prefer to communicate the way that I do. But what they do like is when you ask them, how do you want to communicate during the next, 15 to 45 days that we work this deal? How do you want me to reach out to you? How often do you want me to reach out to you? I have some people that go like this, please don't call me. Please don't bother me. Please don't market to me. Please don't do anything like that. Just call me when my check's ready, and that's fine. So one of the things that I've been working with Yen for a few years now is one of the things I asked her is, how do you like to communicate? And so we've worked towards that. I love working with Yen. It's Yen Ho, and she's with Coldwell Banker. She is a fantastic real estate agent. If you haven't had a chance to work with her, I think you should give her a call. And that said, I love working with Sheldon and Carla. Excuse me. They have a new construction product that we work on a lot that is just really, really, the buyers are thrilled. I love their seller. I've worked with him now on, I want to say 5 to 7 homes, and love working with him. And love the product that he builds, because like I said, when I get to the closing table, people will sit down and say, we feel really good about what we're doing here. And I like that. I think that that feels good. Solange Wong, who's with Hustlebees Realty. And this one, I've closed deals with her now for years. I was her very first title agent. I closed the very first deal that she ever closed. And I've closed many as we've went, forward. And I hope to close many for you in the years to come, in the decades to come, because I got news for you guys. And let me just go ahead and say this: in the world of title agents, I am young, baby. I'm 46 in August. I am young. The average title agent's 95 years old. Been doing it 100 years. I'm young. I'm going to be doing this for a while. I feel great too. So for all of my competition checking in, Dad's feeling fantastic over here, man. I'm closing deals early. I'm closing deals late. I'm staying in touch with my referral partners, and I'm making sure that everybody knows I really appreciate them. It takes a village, right? So I wanted to just kind of brag a little bit because, like I said, I had a killer week. I had a lot of fun. We closed a lot of files. We brought a lot of new files in. We made some slight changes on the roster to get everything aligned just the way that we need it to be successful. And then what we found is that the real estate market still stayed really nice and hot. It stayed really nice and hot. Jay's got some listings. They're both picking up action right now. I want to tell you about an open house that she's going to have this weekend, if it's still available to you this weekend, because I'm telling you, the doors have it's been a revolving door. People have been coming and going. Showings have picked up. And I want to talk about that for a second. It's just a rant. I don't have I don't have a message to bring to you today that you're going to walk away from it and say, wow, man, I needed that. I don't have a sermon for you. I don't have a message. But I do want to say that if you're a real estate agent and you're working this weekend and you're writing a contract, make it easy for both of us. First of all, page 1, you got to put your boy Title Adam on there as title. You can't just put Premier Reputation Title. You need to put Adam May at Premier Reputation Title. And so put me on page 1. That's number 1. The other way that you can make things really easy for yourself and for me is you can set your closing date as an on or before. Now, I spoke with my most trusted real estate source on this, and she told me that she would put a date on page 1, might be top of page 2 on the far bar. She would put the actual date that we're working to close to. And then in the additional terms of the contract, so further back, they would put in there buyer and seller both agree to close on or before that date. And what that does for me as a title agent, it really unlocks something special because we move very quickly. We have the tools, the talent, and the technology to make your files close fast. So if I take in a vacant lot deal, I pull title, I pull a municipal lien search, I look at the tax bill, I go, we're ready to close, but your contract has, May 15th as a closing date. Then we're faced with the situation of we need to create an addendum. We need to have everybody sign it to agree to close on or before that date. And so what I prefer is when you deliver me an on or before contract, I'm going to close before almost every time. And here's why I like to do it. It's not just because I want to get the seller the money fast. I want to get the buyer in there fast or anything like that. I want to get the timer started on their mortgage, get the interest collect. It's nothing like that. It goes like this. On April 30th of this month, I had 8 closings docked for that day. And I am amazing at title insurance and I have a killer team, but that's just too much. And it's too much considering that, 5 of those files were clear to close by the 15th of April. So what we like to do is we like to manage the process a little bit better. Okay. The ones that need to close should, the ones that want to close can, and the ones that don't need to close for a while or that have a commitment that prevents them from closing, great. We'll be ready on the day of. We want to be ready when you say go. But we can tee up the transaction by setting up the contract as an on or before. And that's just the way that I've been seeing it. I've seen agents very successful with that. And I have agents that I won't name their name, but I have agents that are getting a wire in their bank account today for closings that were scheduled for into May. So we're doing our work. We're doing it well. We're doing it accurately. And then we're putting a bow on it. And a lot of times delivering early. And everybody likes an early payday. So the seller's going to be happy. The buyer's going to be happy. I closed one early and the buyer said, I just want to know that my moving guys are going to be completely clear on the day of the closing, that there's not going to be any last minute disbursement issue or anything that's going to prevent me from getting into that house. And seller was out already. So let's just close. Let's just close it. And I've been doing it. And I have been doing it. So if everybody wants to go, I say go. Now, you see me running 2 laptops here. This is just the way of the world. But I pulled an email of a listing that Jade sent me. Jade is with Real Estate by Barber. She has a fantastic little open house opportunity this weekend, as I was mentioning earlier. So I'm going to share some information on that with you. I encourage you to check it out online. And then I wanted to talk about the two other things, and they're not related in any way. So let me just get into it. Number 1, those that know me, if you're connected with me on social media, and maybe you're not, so take this quick minute, take this quick minute and hit the follow button, hit the subscribe, give me a like, give me a share, give me a comment, whatever. You know that I'm doing music now, and when I say I'm doing music now, I've been doing music forever. I've been doing music. I was humming in the womb, and that was how it started. But you know that I played tuba for Bonita Springs Middle School. I was an incredible tuba player. Actually, was forced to play the tuba because I was the biggest kid in band and I had the biggest lungs, and so but that's fine. So I played tuba. I've played guitar since '94 and I can play. I like to hit around on the piano a little bit. I'm not trained. I'm not good at it. Anyways, we got the Akai MPK Mini 4, and you use MPC Beats. And sometime I'll show you on here where you can actually go on and create your own beats. The reason that I did it was because copyright strikes. Once I got monetized on social media, they started saying you can't use other people's music. And so I thought, well, the royalty free selection that's out there is absolute trash. So I'll say it's absolute trash. And I just didn't want to put it on my stuff anymore. So what I did was I told Jade that I wanted to do this, that I was going to commit to it. And she bought me this keyboard. It's a MIDI keyboard. You know what? It's going to make you think of the Casio you had in the 80s and 90s. Anyways, I started making some beats on it, and what I found is that it's really hard to do. There's a reason why they pay Scott Storch tons of money to come up with these amazing beats. But that said, we do best what we do most, and you know I'm right when I say that. So as I continue to play around with it, I'm trying to give it a little bit of time, right? I'm trying to give it a little bit of effort so that I can say, gosh, I've done this now. I've done it 50 times now, and I've done it 100 times. And some of the stuff that I brought out has been really good. It's all on SoundCloud. Now, here's why I'm bringing it up again, because a lot of you are going to say, I've already heard this. I don't want to hear this again. The reason that I bring it up is because I read an interview with Billy Corgan. Billy Corgan is the lead singer of a group called Smashing Pumpkins. Now, I was born in '80. I was in high school in the mid '90s. I mean, Smashing Pumpkins was huge, right? So you had a ton of different, I could go through the whole catalog. I love their music. I listen to it all the time. I really like well, there's just so Gish is a great album. They got Siamese Dream, and then the Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness was a good one as well, because it had some like Tonight and stuff like that. I think Disarm is on that one if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Cherub Rock, go through all of them. Billy Corgan was doing an interview, and somebody asked him, Billy, why don't you leverage AI in your music so that you can make more music faster, you can make cleaner music, you can reduce any of the human element, which is the errors. The errors that happen in music are because of that. And I thought it was interesting what he said, because he said, I will never ever utilize AI in my music. And I dig that, man. I dig Billy Corgan for saying that, because what he said was, hey, I can make mistakes on it. And if it's shit, then I'll own it. But if I'm making it on AI, it's just like the Bold Glamour filter. It's nothing. I mean, everybody knows. And so I've made some cool AI music just to try it out. Like you can take the text messages and you can like create a song out of someone's text messages. That's funny. I see it. I see that. And I hear some of those songs going viral on TikTok. But the truth is that I don't find any honor in typing in a prompt, spitting out some music, and then really just standing there watching you listen to it and say, what do you think? This is what I did. Now, but I do feel that level of pride when I put my beat on and stand there and watch you and you go, oh, this sucks. But you got to admit that I did it. I created it, and that's something that I believe as a content creator, you just got to do it. And somebody said, wow, you know what? I think your music sucks. I think you could probably run that through Suno or whatever the AI is. I think it sucks. I think you could run it through there and it would probably make it something that we could listen to. And I go, you know what, man? Thanks for the feedback. Appreciate that a lot. And I know, like I said, I have a long way to go, but mad respect to Billy Corgan for that, because there's something to be said about the guy who says, I'm doing it my way. And it is what it is. And there's something about the girl. I got a gal myself. It's something about the girl that can say, I get up and I'll brush my teeth and do the best I can, but I'm RTG. I'm ready to go. I don't need a filter. I don't need 6 layers of makeup. I don't need, all this shit. And I think with music, it can kind of be that way too. Now, if the barn needs painting, paint it. I mean, for God's sake, nobody's going to take that from you. But don't make an AI song and then tell me that you're a musician. Because if you did it with AI, you didn't write that. I go to the Obama, you didn't build that. So anyways, AI music is something that I'm getting a kick out of it, but I want people. I hear Juliet, I'll hear her come home sometimes and she'll hop on the piano and just start banging out a melody, and you just go, this is great. This is what I want to hear. Now, truthfully, she could probably give a chord progression and a key to Grok or to one of these chat GPTs and then say, okay, make me this, and it would. And it would make it better than she could play it herself. Isn't that crazy? It would make it better than she could play it herself. But it wouldn't be her playing it. And if she were to, play that on a speaker and say, what do you think? I made this. I'd say, you didn't build that. Okay. And then the final thing before I get into this listing is I just wanted to talk a little bit about fraud. I never turn these cameras or this microphone on without talking about fraud. So let me just give it to you. Okay. It's not a matter of if you're going to get hit by fraud. It's a matter of when, and you better be prepared for it. So we're taking steps here at Premier Reputation Title and TitleAtom.com to make sure that you're protected. But there is a level of diligence that belongs to you as well. So be safe out there. When you're sending large amounts of money, make sure you talk with me on a phone number that you recognize that's trusted. That would be my cell phone or my office line. AI fraud is getting so bad right now. I'm getting hit probably 12 to 15 times a week with fraud, phishing scams, bogus emails, text messages asking me to click links, payoffs that lead nowhere. Fraud is on the up and up. I got to face a real reality here, and that is because I turn the microphone on and give you all of this voice print, I talk to you all the time. That opens up fraudsters to be able to take it as well. So we're taking an approach where we believe that we've got to be more diligent. We've got to be. And it is completely possible today with AI that you could get a phone call from me and I would say something along the lines of, hey, your closing's coming up. I know I sent you some wiring instructions, but we got a new escrow account, so I'll just give you the information over the phone. Go ahead and fire off that wire for $200,000. Don't do it. First of all, I never, ever, ever would change my escrow account in the middle of a transaction. If you wire your EMD to me at Bank A, I will only close at Bank A. If I opened a new escrow account, I would finish all transactions on one before I ever started on a new one. So that's one way where people try to get you on that wire fraud. People are taking your voice print. When they call you and there's no one on the line, they're recording you. Hello, hello, hello? Is anybody there? So you got to be careful for that too. And finally, if you get an email and you're not expecting it, just don't open it, because this is what's happening. You're getting a ton of email attempts to try to take your identity and try to hack into your computer. And then once they do that, guess what happens? Now they send it out to other people. And other people don't know because they trust you. They're your friends. So then they get something, they open it, and now all hell breaks loose. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fraud is really, really bad right now, and you got to do your part. Yeah, you've got a title guy here that knows what he's doing, sure. But you've got to do your part to make sure that we're protected. There's no other way. There is no other way. If you've ever been a victim of identity theft or fraud, then you know what I'm talking about. And you can sound off in the chat. We're going to switch gears. It's Title Adam in the house, baby. Listen, if you're buying, selling, building, refinancing, if you're doing a deal in Florida, I want you to go ahead and tag me in this weekend. I'm local and licensed. I am working. Can't wait to work with you. I want to talk to you about a open house opportunity for you in Lehigh Acres. This is a home at 315 Rushmore Avenue North. All right. It's right off of Alabama. Excuse me. It's open this Sunday, the 26th, from 12 to 2. I'd like to share a little bit of information with it. I'd like to share a little bit of information about it with you. Here we go. Cute, solid, move-in ready. This concrete block home with city water and sewer offers comfortable, easy living in a central Lehigh Acres location. With approximately 1,200 square feet, this 2-bedroom plus den, 1-bath layout is efficient and inviting, making it a great option for a starter or retirement home, rental, or investment property. The home has been professionally painted, interior and exterior, in recent years, features tile flooring throughout, includes most major appliances, washer dryer hookups, and sits on just under a quarter-acre lot. Room to breathe without a natural buffer from keeping. Room to breathe without a lot of upkeep. Sorry, it's end of the day. Here we go. Ready? Room to breathe without a lot of upkeep. You'll find a big backyard with western exposure and a small canal behind the property that provides extra privacy and a natural buffer from neighboring homes. A great spot to enjoy Florida's sunset. The yard offers plenty of space for pets, gardening, or outdoor entertaining. Located just off Alabama Road, this neighborhood is close to everything Lehigh Acres has to offer. Grocery stores, schools, parks, restaurants, churches are all just minutes away. Easy access to Homestead Road, State Road 82, and I-75 make commuting simple, with RSW Airport and JetBlue Park both within a short drive, a solid home in a convenient location. I love this little house. We held it open before. We're going to hold it open again this Sunday. If you want to swing by and see us, we'll be there from 12 to 2. And let me tell you guys, it's a cutie. It's listed right now at $199,900. It's under $200,000. You own a home. It's on city water. I like that too. Now, what's interesting about the home, because you notice that I didn't tell you a lot about it, but what's interesting about the home is that the garage was converted. All right. And there's a nice window in it. I mean, it was done well. The garage is converted with a mini split in there. And so that gives you, they're calling it a den online, but really, I mean, it's a sizable room. And I think that gives a way to get a little bit of the split plan feel, the vibe of a split plan when you do that, because, it's 1,200 square feet. All right. So it's not a sprawler. It's not a sprawling ranch. This is a nice, tidy, neat home. It's perfect for you. And I would encourage you to schedule a showing. Now, like I said, it's open 12 to 2. If it's not gone by then. I know she had people talking about placing an offer even today. So the market here in Lehigh Acres is hot. I don't have access to the MLS to tell you this, but I believe that under 200,000, there are very few opportunities for single family homes that are non-55 and up in Lehigh Acres for you to pick from. The ones that I've seen that are less are absolute dogs. I'm not going to call out the brokers that have them listed, but anything under 200,000 right now is a single family home in Lehigh Acres. I've looked at the inventory. This one stands up. This one stands tall. This one stands proud. This one will close in May. I just know it. I just feel it. Address 315 Rushmore Avenue North, Lehigh Acres, Florida 33936. And you're going to love it. You are going to love this house. And one thing I want to mention about it, and Jade kind of alludes to it. One, no HOA fees. Okay, we're done with that. We're not doing that. But the canal behind the property backs up to a gated community in Lehigh Acres. And so what we found is your view out of the back is nice. Now, it is a wide open lot. I would probably privacy fence it personally. But what's on the other side of that canal is nothing gross to look at, for sure. It's a beautiful community. And that location in town, you are to Lee Boulevard in no time. You're down to 82 in no time. It's a spot. This is a really good spot. Like I said, for under 200,000, I think it's something you should look at. I really do. I'm going to give you Jade's number. If you're interested, if you're watching this right now and you're interested in taking a look, call or text Jade, 239-738-4940. Then call or text me, because I'm going to do the title work on it. It's Title Adam, baby, 239-888-5757. I have got to go. I've got to get home and start the weekend, but I am working, so I want to work for you. I'll say it one more time before I go. If you're buying, selling, building, refinancing, hey, if you're doing a deal in Southwest Florida, tag in Title Adam. I'm local and licensed. I am a licensed agent at Premier Reputation Title in Lehigh Acres every day. I live here and I love here, and I can't wait to talk more to you soon. So enjoy your night, and thanks for hanging with us. Title Adam out.